I have to say that when Bat arrived safely at my sister's house in Surrey, I was so relieved. All the discussions, all the research, all the planning, all the requests for information and the endless completion of forms suddenly seemed all worthwhile.
Alright, here we are at the pub called the Thatched Cottage, sitting outside enjoying some beers in the hot sunshine. Cheers, brother-in-law.
As my friend and experienced overlander, AJ, once said to me, "Paul, once you're driving your own truck on another continent, you will immediately forget about all the hassle and really appreciate what you've accomplished." And he was absolutely right. And what better camp location could I ask for? With beautiful rural views, all the while being right there with my sister and her family. I was ecstatic. It was also wonderful to be amongst my friends again, laughing and joking around as though I had never left England. Here you can see my friend Jane modelling an Endless Trail Expeditions t-shirt meant for Andy, who had driven me to Liverpool to pick up Bat, as I had explained in the last episode. The gold-covered RX-7 you see in this scene deserves a video in its own right. But here I'll simply say that this may be the slowest refurbishment of one such car in history. Every time I come back to the UK, just a little bit more work is accomplished. When will it ever get back on the road?
We're leaving to go on this nice sunny day. We're leaving to go to Brands Hatch, and I'm going to leave privileged parking, and off we go. Well, we made it to Brands Hatch. and we are in the camping area. We just had to help somebody out that got stuck on the wet grass, but we did our good deed for the day, and looks like this is where we're going to be camping for the next for the weekend. We're at the Brands Hatch race circuit Sunday for the Fanatec GT cars. Looks to be a really exciting lineup. Can't wait for things to get going.
As we get things underway, we're about to get the 2024 Fanatec GT World Challenge outway with a sprint come underway here at Brands Hatch, the opening race of the season. Then Green gets a good start and edges a Ferrari ahead of Matthews. Inside, but it's still outside line with the
Oh!
Gets in the rear corner, and Green's lap forward, very wide off the outside wheel. Wow, that was slow at the start.
The weather in England took a decidedly warm turn, so my brother-in-law Tim dragged out his barbecue for sausages and hamburgers, while my sister Anne made a delicious pie for dessert.
Well, we are here at International Arrivals, Endless Trail Expeditions, picking up Maggie No. We're a little early, but we don't want her waiting, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like it's all pretty well organised, no big deal. Paparazzi.
Sir Winston Churchill had spent much of his married life at Chartwell in Westerham, Surrey, not far from my sister's house. Maggie had not visited Chartwell on prior visits to England, so off we went to spend a delightful day touring the house and gardens. Of course, no trip to England is complete without at least one trip up to London, to tour Harrods and Covent Garden. We spent another beautiful day touring the house and gardens of Penshurst Place in Surrey. I do admit to some post-process editing of this picture, but you have to admit it's the bat version of the ubiquitous English country garden. As our departure date approached, before too long it was time to adorn Bat with those hideous blind spot indicators required by French law. And then we said goodbye to old friends and family, and before too long were making final preparations to leave England for France. Yeah, check into the left.
We're leaving Blighty behind, and the celebrated White Cliffs of Dover. Well, there's Bat. We've arrived, but it is so tight. Maggie couldn't even get in her side. We had to go over. Fortunately, there's a bit more room on my side. The adventure begins.
Before too long, we were parked at our first overnight camp spot in France, on the outskirts of Rouen, and the following day we set off to tour the old city. But that, my friends, is the story for another day.